Hey guys, Musicman here back with another Identity V video. In this video I'm going to be showing you some of my ranked Chang gameplay as well as doing some commentary over it so you can get a little bit inside my head to know what I think of when I play Hunter. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, so here we've got Chang on one of my favorite maps for Chang, which is Moonlit. And Moonlight's really good because there's not really a ton of amazing palettes to go on and stuff, but some of the objects in the map can be a little annoying, but overall it's a pretty strong map for Chang. Now, as you'll see throughout this video, I just happen to get like amazing luck in finding the Mind's Eye whenever there's a match with the Mind's Eye. So now I'm just over here. 3 out of 4 survivors are over here, which means that 3 out of 4 survivors are not decoding. So this is important. This means that this buys me a ton of time to take care of this chase here. So that allows me to do things like go ahead and hit the cowboy because he was trying to body block and stuff just to get him out of the way. And all of this is giving me more presence and stuff. So now I'm chasing the Mind's Eye here, and I do a charge attack. And the range, for those of you that don't know, the range for white Chang is just absolutely amazing. So if you're chasing, definitely chase with white Chang because the chase ability for Chang is really good. Now, I have no idea what happened here. The Mind's Eye just gets completely out of sight. I think the cowboy ended up doing his lasso, and I just had no idea what was going on there. So at this point, what I do is I use my blink just to end this chase really fast. Mind's Eye down. Now, I didn't really worry about the cowboy there. I didn't think he was near, but he ends up missing his lasso anyway, so it's not super consequential. But there are super annoying cowboys that will lasso you, lasso the survivor like 2 or 3 times if you don't deal with them. So now I'm trying to deal with the Enchantress here. I'm assuming the Enchantress is the only one that's going to try to attempt a rescue. However, I'm over here, make the Enchantress, bait the stun, and I end up forcing her into the bell area. So the Enchantress takes a while to be healed, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp the Mind's Eye here. So now I'm just waiting for a rescuer to come, and I think it's the doc that actually ends up coming. Yep, the doc is over there, and I end up hitting the doc since I know that she's planning on rescuing anyway. Just try to rush the save. I could have tried also waiting it out, but I had no idea how far the Enchantress was along, so I just wanted to check her just to get some progress done with her. And the cowboy's also here, which gives me another easy down. The doc's also here. I tried to soul siphon, but I just wasn't fast enough. The stun actually kind of helped me there. And being that survivors can't drop any pallets when they're soul siphoned, that gives me a lot of leeway to do a little bit of chasing there and not have to worry about pallet campers. So now the Enchantress is trying to heal there, and I'm gonna actually scoop up the cowboy here and take him to the chair. I could have justified chairing the Enchantress too, being that she's already been chaired, but I had no idea how far the cowboy was healed, and the doc actually ends up self-healing there. So now at this point, my job is just to make sure the doc goes down, and I'm going to go for the Enchantress here because the doc has already used exit path. So now that's pretty much it for the first game. So all the survivors surrender, and that is a 4-man. So now we're on Ever Sleeping. This is the map a lot of the new one that was added in ranked, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that quite yet, because I've had matches where I've had good luck and matches where I've had bad luck with it. Now, one thing that stands out to me about this map initially is that, generally speaking, you're going to want to ban Priestess on this map. There's so many good portals you can do with the buildings and stuff. You're either going to want to ban the Seer, like almost every hunter does, or ban the Priestess, depending on which one you think is going to mess up your game more. So, I got the Mind's Eye Trap there with the window perk that I brought along with me. And now I'm heading down. The Prospector is a little bit annoying here. Ends up getting a rescue. Now what I should have done is I should have dropped around the side, forcing to place a new magnet. But I was lucky I was able to get a hit. I was trying to hit the bell there, but I misclicked. I was trying to... Yeah, so now I'm taking the Mind's Eye to the chair. 5 ciphers remaining. I'm in really good shape. I ended up bringing Berserker with Wu Chang because Berserker with Black Wu Chang, the combined hit recovery is actually broken. So now I just get a hit on the Prospector, and now he can't save. So when I'm camping a chair, I don't usually try to go for double hits unless I know they're going to try to do the rescue. But being that he ended up running the other way, I'm not too worried about him. So now I'm just looking around, trying to place my umbrella in areas that might disrupt some decoding. But I end up seeing the mercenary here. And you can see me trying to hit and step back. To try to get as close to the chair as I can. Now what I do is I charge attack here because when you carry the assist thing that helps you hit survivors, the way you can overrule that is to do a charge attack there, so that's what I was doing there, to make sure that I didn't just end up swinging backwards. So now I'm taking the Mind's Eye to the chair. And so now the Prospector's been healed, Mind's Eye is eliminated, and I'm going over to Wiggling Cipher. I didn't end up using my umbrella far enough. It's a little bit difficult to gauge around like through one of those buildings there. I was trying to see if he'd go around that ledge there, but instead I place a peeper down, and placing a peeper down is really good because it disrupts, it makes survivor movement slower, which allows you to have more flexibility when mind gaming. So at this point, I didn't know if he was going to jump the ledge, so I ended up charging there. So now I end up seeing someone decoding there. I know that the Prospector's not really going to an area that's good for... I don't think there was a cipher in the area that the Prospector went through, and if they aren't decoding, they're not a threat. So my goal here is to disrupt all decoding, and the mercenary, it's making this chase faster because he's wasting all of his elbow pads when he could be trying to actually kite there. And I end up going for the Prospector again because he's not in graveyard. And the reason why I was able to hit there was he was trying to run horizontally. If he ended up running away from me, he would have been able to get the stun. But because I was fast enough, I was able to get that hit there instead of being pushed back and dragging out the chase longer. So now I know where the mercenary is at. That was kind of a failed bell. That's not the mercenary, that is the embalmer. But either way, I'm going to chase the Prospector. Prospector's been shared. And I go over here, he's siphoned. So siphon makes chase really, really easy. And I'm going to end up using my secondary ability to chase him down. So now I'm right here, placing the prospector down, and the mercenary ends up, someone's trying to save here. I end up placing peepers down so that I know where they're coming from. But the mercenary is right here, and he actually does a really slow vault there, which is really unfortunate for him. Now, I didn't know that the embalmer was so close. If I did, I would have waited off before breaking that pallet there. But now I'm just going to place some peepers so it takes them forever to heal. And now I've got plenty of time to finish off the embalmer. So as far as order goes, when you place down your survivors, you want to place the person with the coffin down last, because otherwise they'll be able to get it up. However, it's important to note that if all other survivors are killed, the coffin will do absolutely nothing. So you don't have to spend like a couple minutes slugging them on the ground. You're able to place the embalmer on the last chair and they'll be eliminated. So from this point on, I just go over here, land on the embalmer, and the survivors surrender, and that's the game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought. Thanks for watching.